Fairy music, poem number 9, following the tune of Planxty Brown. Turlo O'Carolan spent a night asleep on a rath, and evermore the tunes he heard made home in his head, having Lanigans there or Keenings, and so his own are plagiarizings, as are many of the beautiful melodies of the mountains and glens, the hills and Wedderburns of this land. Their substance on the air we hear is out of heaven, but incarnate in earth, at once both sadder and merrier than we are. Far more frolicsome yet, much more shy than we, more innocent yet much more dangerous. And it's said they fell from heaven in the troubles, yet weren't so implicate to enter hell. They have their heavenly powers still, but much diminished. Others say they are the spirits of the dead who ghost the living. Other folk opine they are the ancient people of the land gone underground. Those who know them respect them, and the majority wisely ignore them and their physics, keeping to our own music sonic, though each of us has heard for himself some phrase of Faerie, on the wind come fluting, or the bosky acres, known from a child in perhaps our dreams, which glamoury, common as daylight, past our explaining, entertain us with cantrip ribaldry, with fearsome flights, dilemmas inescapable, strangers beckon us we mustn't trust on bramble-edged paths that we have been before on, but don't know where they go. And the conclusion we must come to, that stares like a mirror at us, is that we are strangers even to ourselves in our capricious worlds. Our science is gramarye that is only real for a time. The magic mist is like the natural, as both are passing fast as the insubstantial pageant of our England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. Even solider than continents our hopes are. Dreams, desires, and delights are what God made the world with. Folly of dance, of doting, of sacrifice. Each atom of the world is held in wonder at the others. Every smile a tireless through time transmission, a lively tune immortalizes the clumsy mortal lips that frame it. What is stranger than communion of man and fairy, man and angel, man and God, in us immortalizing dust and breath and spit? Our senses come from him, and it is wrong to say that they deceive us. With them we taste and see that God is good, that God is good. The brownies are his ministers and ours. Our hearths they honour with their help. Our the trooping ones, glad in procession, their raid is for his pleasure as well. The trowies, merrows, portunes, knockers, and the seely court delight him. Even the boggarts, yarfkins, kelpies, reavers of river and sea, the whole franchise known to our taxonomy, and the unknown ones as well, are his. By the force of love his cross displays. All that have knees to bow shall bow them. All that have songs to sing all that have harps, all that can play on a straw or pear leaves, shall salute him with them, when he shall lead his motley raid at last into the cloven hill of heaven. Grammar of men and gramarye shall be no more. A little child shall play with spriggans. There will be a glorious shindy of the Dinashi for him, for all joy is properly God's. Laughter is his to share who made it. Gladness, his signature on our inward parts.